Welcome everyone to our discussion about three questions today. So the three questions are: the first question is, should animals be kept in zoo? The second question is, should animals be kept in circuses to entertain human beings? And the final question we're gonna discuss today is, should people be allowed to own exotic animals like tigers and or monkeys? Okay, let's move to the first question is, should animals be kept in zoo? In my opinion, animals should be kept in zoo because we can keep them away from hunters and other threats like natural disaster. We can make sure they have enough food and water for the rest of their lives, and they can be used for education. Like if someone wants to be a naturalist, they can come to zoo studying about the animals at the zoo.
I completely agree with your opinion, but I want to add some of mine too. I think keeping animal in the zoo is normal, but they also need their private time too because keeping them in front of the public all the time might cause some mental illness or depression. So I suggest you to keep them only for 8 hours in front of the public so they can have time to relax.
I completely disagree because animals should live in nature. They should not live in cages because the environment in a cage is small and they will be bored. And when they're bored, they will become depressed and miserable.
Okay, let's change to the next question.
I completely disagree with the question because I think keeping animals in front of the people to make them laugh in the circuses is not very good because they also have their own feelings too. So I believe that they won't feel comfortable in front of the public all the time in a small place.
I strongly agree with you, but I want to add another point. In your opinion, having animals in circuses are getting less entertaining by entertaining for people. Less and less people are going to the circuses. They would rather go to the shopping mall, or they would rather go to the cinema instead of going to circuses. So if we must keep them in a circus, maybe we can keep them in the zoo. That's maybe way that could be way more better because of the benefits I told about. I tell you about the in question one. Should we keep animal in zoo?
I strongly agree with you too because they will die if they're in circus for too long. Mm, some animals are in threat of extinction, like lions and tigers still in circuses. They will be miserable because they only live in cages and make fun of people. And the last question is, should, should people allowed to own exotic animals like monkeys or tigers? I completely disagree because uh, keeping these exotic animals uh, um, are not good because some people don't care about them and over 8 million people in the world don't care about them. They will become extinct and gone forever.
I disagree with Bob because, in my opinion, keeping exotic animal as pet is normal. As long as you treat them good and you don't exploit them, everything will still be okay too.
Well, I partially agree with both of your opinions. You guys both make good points, but in my opinion, this is still a very hard question to decide. Should people be allowed to own or not to own? Because if an exotic animal has good owners, it would be maybe way more better than is in the zoo or in a sanctuary. But if it has very bad owners, we cannot imagine what is going to happen with it, because the owners maybe gonna exploit it, maybe don't care, don't give them food, don't give it food, drinks. It will die faster, and it could be in maybe in the zoo or in the sanctuary. So in my opinion, it's still a hard question to decide. Should people be allowed to own exotic animals or not? Well, that makes us come to an end of our discussion today. Thank you for your attention.